You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, we're going to pick up pretty much where we left off last episode. Oh, here we go. They're playing Spirals. I'm going second. I lost a coin flip. I'm in gold. They're going to go on for 20 minutes. Let's just save ourselves the time. There's no point to stick around in that one. Okay, so our opponent won the coin flip. They are playing probably Dark Magician based on the fact that they have this. Yep, it is this. What do we ash here? We can ash this, but then if they have the card they want to search, it doesn't really change anything. I think we just let this go through and then just ash Rod. Usually you want to ash Rod. Because, like, what the hell else are you going to ash in this deck? Yeah, usually ash Rod, because the Magician Souls, there's no point to even ash that card. Yeah, you already had this in hand, nothing I could have done there. Gonna summon that. Actually, if he uses this effect, I'll ash it, but no, I'm gonna ash this instead so he can't get the circle / any of that other stuff. So we just ash this. He doesn't get to the field spell / circle / any of that. But he does get to he does get 2 Dragoon, which is annoying, but we have like 3 outs to Dragoon in our hand. Like, we literally have 3 outs. We have Kashtira Ogre, which is 2800 summon. Yeah, this is like so fine to me. We have Moon Mirror and we have Forbidden Drop. Like, we have multiple outs to this card. I don't really care. We kind of just got lucky here. Yep, he's gonna summon Dragoon again. I literally have the out to Dragoon, so I don't have to worry. Now, if we just draw like a Fossil Dyna or something, we pretty much win. Or a Light Barrier statue or something, or a Fire Barrier statue, we pretty much just win. So we will start by special summoning out the Kashtira Ogre. And from here, I think we just normal summon the Barrier statue. And from here, we activate Moon Mirror Shield. Target this Barrier statue. And this is why this deck is so good. It's like, he's going to try to negate. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. We can send something to the grave. We're going to activate Forbidden Droplets. Unfortunately, I can't activate, like, I can't send something in the same chain. It's not possible, so I'm just going to send the Rocket Hand to graveyard, which we just pulled, and that's another new card. We'll just decide that. That's enough. And then he can respond with a monster or spell, but not a trap. So we'll just cut this attack, which is perfect. So we'll cut that. Moon Mirror will attach. This deck is like one of our better decks. Plus we get to look at the top of his deck and make things where he's going to imperm the Kashtira. That's actually not the worst situation ever. I mean, that's not the worst decision he's ever made, because now I can't restructure his deck. And he has a chance to potentially do something. He can activate this. He's going to tribute Dragoon. There's no way you tribute Dragoon. But okay, that's fine. Okay, you tributed Dragoon. I'll accept it. I'm shocked, but I'll accept it. So we'll attack with the Kashtira Ogre, because it'll do more damage if we attack like this than like this. And our opponent basically has Magician's Rod in hand. And we'll see what they're able to do, but they can't special summon anything but fire monsters right now, so at least that's good. But we'll see what they can do. And they scoop. Are we shocked? Come on now. Are we shocked? This deck is like outrageously good at just like cheesing easy wins, and that's great for us because my goal today is to just get to platinum. If I can get it in one day, that would be actually phenomenal, because we always try new decks and like struggle to get to where we need to, and then by the time we get where we need to, it's already too late. Then we don't get into diamond, so we jump to the next season, and it's like this endless loop where we haven't been getting to diamond. I want to undo that. All right, so we've got a beautiful master pack, very well earned master pack. Super easy, but it is what it is. Valkyrie, Code Talker, Phantom Knight, but like the one that's not usable. We got a hollow, is a new card, 2 level 4 monsters. Detach 1 material from this card, target 1 normal trap in your graveyard, place it on the bottom of the deck, draw 1 card. That is pretty good. If a normal trap is activated, you can detach 1 material from an XYZ monster you control, special 1 level 4 monster from your hand. This is not bad. I think this would be decent in Trap Trick. I don't know if this would be decent in our deck. This is an interesting card for sure. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Ram. Yeah, this little sheep dude is kind of interesting for Trap Trick for sure. Like, he'd be really good in Trap Trick. It works in every single way. It's a plant. It's a level 4. It recycles normal traps. It does this thing, detach 1 material XYZ, special summon 1 level 4 monster from your hand. This card's not like terrible actually. Just not that great, but it's like a little too specific for our purposes. Alright, we won another coin flip. Unfortunately, his hand is not that great. We drew Kashtira Ogre, but he doesn't really do anything on his own here. We have memories. We have a bunch of stuff that protects the barrier statues, but no barrier statues. So we'll summon this out. And I guess we just activate this and set the memories. This is, like I said, kind of a sad hand. We are trying some new cards, so our ratios might be a little bit off, but it really depends on what they're playing here. Again, we open Kashtira Ogre pretty much all games, which is like cool and all, but okay, they're playing Blue Eyes. Honestly, I don't believe I can. This is just full combo, and I have nothing. I have nothing that I could do right now. There's nothing that I can do. Like, I could have just maybe attached the Moon Mirror Shield, but dude, it's like Blue Eyes. They could just search the trap card. They could just pop our stuff, and just like, unless I have a barrier statue, I really can't beat that deck with this hand. It's just not possible. I want to save us all time so we can get to platinum faster. I don't want to waste time sitting here waiting through these games only for me and you to find out that I cannot beat this because I opened very subpar. Alright, so we just again win the coin flip. The hand is again kind of subpar, but because we didn't draw a monster, it's not the end of the world. I'm trying out these 2 cards and I happen to draw them, which sucks for me, but it's fine because I have like mistake and stuff. I'll just set this stuff for now. Again, this card's experimental, Rocket Hand and Wall of Disruption. I can cut them out immediately and it wouldn't even like make a huge difference. Alright, my opponent's going to set and normal summon Goblin Zombie. Which, if he links this away, I can, yeah, he's just going to attack, okay. He's going to send the top card of my deck to the, I'll wait, I don't need to do this now. He's going to attack, he's going to send a card, it's going to get banished. Or never mind, because it's only monsters. If it was a monster, it would have been banished. It's actually good that that got banished, because I didn't want that card. Not right now, I need a monster, please. I don't need this. I don't need this random dumb shit right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, game. Come on, game. I tried some stuff out. Alright, I guess we just, you know what, we might as well go with this. We might as well go with this. If he summons another monster with Wall of Disruption, they'll go to 0 permanently, and they have 2 monsters that are basically boneheads that don't do anything. Literally, because they're zombies, they're going to be boneheads that don't do anything. If not, then we have other stuff. So, yeah, this is not the worst situation. I guess it's not the worst situation. I just need to draw a monster. Once I draw a monster, we're good to go. Okay, perfect. He's going to summon some other little bonehead. Bacon Saver, which is... yeah, cool. Whatever. They summon 2 zombies. This is like the D team of zombies. This is like the development league of zombies. Alright, our opponent's going to go to battle phase as expected. And this is why we set this Wall of Disruption. Wall of Disruption reduces them by 800 for each one they control, so they're going to all lose 1600. So 1600 here, 1600 here, and this is permanent. So they're just both going to go to 0, and they're no longer a threat. If he links them away, they just get banished, and I don't care. So these monsters are straight up not a threat. They don't matter to us. We're just waiting to draw a monster of our own so that we can actually do something productive. We just need to draw a monster. Again, these cards are experimental, and I like to kind of like mess around with new strategies, but unfortunately right now we just kind of drew too many experimental cards. Condemned Witch isn't bad because actually it gets over these monsters somehow. And we have we can search Forbidden Droplets. We have a ton of trap cards right now, so I mean we have a ton of like discard fodder, so I can search that comfortably and just attack over this. Now this says if this card's sent to graveyard, okay, so I can attack over this, not have to worry about him searching, but I have mistake anyway, so it doesn't matter. Our opponent's gonna Sakuretsu Armor. Come on, man, what is this? Yep, nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do about Sakuretsu Armor. Main phase 2. This guy might have a stupider deck than us. Yeah, I wish I had a save zone on my monster, but I mean I guess it doesn't matter now. We'll just go to end phase with his 0 attack monsters. They don't really matter all that much. They're gonna summon, what is this? Kasha. Okay, by controlling 2 zombies. Shuffle as many zombies on the field. Gains 1000 face up. Sure, okay. It's gonna shuffle back these guys, and then this will gain 2000, but I can just use the effect of Mirror Force to shuffle it back, and then he can't summon this stupid card out. He's literally using like the B team of zombies. I've never seen anything like this. He's using every zombie no one's ever heard of. Doom King? Nope. Necro Banshee? Nope. Unizombie? Nope. He's using all the ones no one's heard of in years. Oh my god, and these are all getting sent back right to the extra deck. I mean, they're getting sent back to his hand anyway. No, these are all the zombies no one's ever heard of. I can't wait to see this deck. He like picked out every zombie that's never been relevant ever. And where the hell are our monsters? Alright, so he's going to end. Let's see. Please, monster, 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 monster. No, we don't need that right now. Alright. Opponent's card effect. It cannot attack your opponent directly. Okay, so I can set save zone. It'll protect me from, like, an attack at least. I know I'm not setting everything because there's no point to set everything because he can just Harpy's Feather Dust and I lose everything. And I have 1 card or 2 cards that can stop everything every turn, so I don't really need to do anything else. So I'll just go to the safe zone right now. Or he's going to summon the Cleafort, or I'm sorry, the Quillbolt Hedgehog. Only 800 attack. He can attack this. It's not that big of a deal. I know it's going to add up later, but I really need to draw one of my important monsters here. Alright, so Fossil Dyna. Nice. Fossil Dyna is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I guess we'll summon this out. Go to battle phase. Attack. Hopefully they don't have another Sakuretsu Armor. If they do, we have Safe Zone to play around it. And Forbidden Droplets. So we have a few different combinations of things. So we'll set the Rocket Hand and... yeah, we'll do that and Forbidden Droplets. We'll set these guys, and then we'll just pass on this. This isn't too, again, this isn't too bad. I know what he's got in hand. He's got the Kasha card in hand. And he's got Cleafort's gone, or the Quillbolt Hedgehog is gone. He's going to activate Reload. That's crazy, is draw that same number of cards. Yeah, okay, so then I won't mess with it. I can't mistake this. Imagine if I could. Imagine if that shuffled for cost. No, this guy's deck is hilarious. I don't know what is possibly going on with this guy's deck. He's going to go to end phase. Yeah, sure. This guy hasn't been searching at all. I wish he had been, because, oh, I wish I had a zone to activate this. Alright. Well, there's nothing I can do to activate this. There's nothing I can't clear this board. So I'll just attack and hopefully... I mean, I can technically clear it by using Forbidden Droplets, but I'd have to wait. But I do want to activate Time Tearing because that seals the deal. Because I'm getting 2 draws every turn, two normal summons every turn. It's going to seal everything up. If he's got some crazy monster right now, I can just Forbidden Droplets this real quick. He's going to use once per... I don't know. Okay, sure. It's during the standby phase, sure. Oh man. Okay, I guess we have the Forbidden Droplets. We're gonna activate Forbidden Droplets. Send the Rocket Hand maybe? Oh, I didn't even have to do this. I could have activated Safe Zone. Oh, never mind, never mind. I can't activate Safe Zone. You know what? I kind of want to keep the Rocket Hand. I'm actually gonna send Safe Zone. Yeah, I'm gonna send Safe Zone. It just seems to be less useful, and it's like continuous, and it might get stuck on the field, and I don't want to deal with all that. So I'll just have this monster and then negate its attacks, and then we'll just get over it. Awesome. Main phase 2. We can now activate Time Tearing Morganite and probably seal this game, but this guy's got a lot of weird cards, so he could really flip this on us any given time. So now we just... Oh, I should have set this again. And now we just kind of hopefully wrap it up. But again, he's got like... What the hell does this even do? During Stampifiers, roll 6-sided die. Treat your opponent's main monster zone. It's 1 through 5 counting from right. Destroy that monster. Okay, so... That's interesting. If he gets a 3... Our monster blows up. If he gets a 1, 2... Or he gets to reroll. Of course. Of course. Of course. There's a 1 out of 6 chance. Actually, technically, it was a 1 out of 5 chance because 6 is a reroll. He blew up our monster. We finally drew a monster. He blew it up with this stupid ass needle wall. Alright. And you know what's funny, too? You know what's actually kind of crazy? This, like, Fossil Dyna didn't actually make a difference in this deck. Like, any monster would have been good in this deck. It didn't have to be Fossil Dyna. I could have been any monster. But at least now we're drawing 2 cards per turn, so I can normal summon twice. That is not bad, but not what we need. That is not bad, but not what we need either. So I guess we just summon this. Can't search any more Forbidden Droplets. Activate this. And, yeah, I think we just pass. We summon a Light Barrier statue on our opponent's turn, and we just pass for now. Alright, he's going to activate this again. Again, it's not like I put it in zone number 3, but it's a 1 out of 5 chance, mathematically. He's going to emit target one spawn trap card, destroy it. Well, good thing we have the Goganda thing. And we're not letting that slide, buddy. We have Goganda for a reason. We're not letting that slide. This guy's got an interesting deck. We absolutely are going to be using this. It's like I'm playing against, like, the past with my deck. My future stun. Okay, so this is the zone that would have been popped. Great. And the main phase. Yep, we definitely need to activate this as a main phase effect. So we'll tribute that. It gets banished, so you can't even call by. And we'll summon the barrier statue just because it's a little safer here. It's a little more consistent. He's going to go to battle phase. I don't even know what this during. You can banish this card, negate an attack. This card is really not good. You definitely have this Bacon Saver card. It's just absolutely not good. He's going to change that to defense. Great, great, great. Now we're on offense. Now we're on... You know what's crazy? So many cards have just, like, not been useful this duel. Like, dude, this hasn't been useful. Like the barrier statues haven't made a difference, actually. And neither have a lot of these other cards. Like, it's actually kind of funny because, yeah, like, they literally have not made a huge difference in this duel. None of this stuff really has. So we'll just attack. Like, our monsters could have been normal vanilla monsters, and they still would have been just as good. I'll just set this, because he can't respond to it and stuff, and then I'll just wait. Yeah, like, Mistake has not been usable, like, at all, this duel, whatsoever. It has not searched once. Mistake hasn't been usable. Dimensional Fissure hasn't been usable. I mean, I guess Bacon Saver can't be used again, but, like, other than that, it's like, none of our, like, cards have been really usable. The most usable card... he's going to do this again, sure. I mean, as long as he doesn't roll a 3, we're good, but... Yep, 6. I guess a reroll. 2, thank God. I mean, it's a 1 out of 5 chance, so... He's going to do it wrong eventually. Now he's got this, which is the Vampire Kingdom. And he's going to end phase. Yeah, this is one of the more interesting zombie decks I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to draw 2... Okay, Commandant. I think I'm just going to normal summon him. I'm not even going to... Yeah, I'm just going to normal summon. I'm trying to get some damage on board here. Now I can finally use this Rocket Hand to when I attack. We have Goganda too. Yeah, so he's going to activate this, but we have Goganda, which is nice. Yep, we have Goganda. So this card's actually really great against these weirdo decks. Now we go to battle phase, and we can definitely activate the Rocket Hand. Attach it to the barrier statue. And now we just attack with these two. I could have actually done that earlier in the duel, but I guess it's good I didn't because I would have lost it. So go main phase 2, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, we're drawing 2 every turn. We're outpacing him. We gotta activate the needle wall again. Roll a 6, he gets a reroll. Roll a 1. Yes, we do want a decisive battle of Goganda. Why not? This decisive battle of Goganda has absolutely come in handy. I need to pull more of these Fallen of Albaz cards, actually. In this particular deck, it's pretty much the only thing we ever use. We don't use any of this other stuff. He's going to go to this, sure. Yeah, we don't use anything else. We can go Rocket Hand, pop something, but like, bro, what the hell do I even want to pop? I don't think it could pop that. I don't really need to. I just really don't need to. We're going to draw 2 more. Please give me some monsters. Some monsters would be nice, but... yeah, some monsters would be a decent thing to get. So we'll attack. Hopefully it's not an Ash Blossom like his sleeves are. Oh, another Marshmallow. Another stupid-ass card. Main phase 2. Actually, no, cancel. I'm going to activate the Rocket Hand. This becomes 0, and then we destroy Marshmallow. And that becomes 0. But that's fine that it's 0, because we have Power of the Guardians. And we have Moon Mirror Shield. So we're going to go ahead and put Moon Mirror Shield on this. And then just pass here. Yeah, I really regret setting this particular... I regret setting Mistake. It was a mistake to set Mistake, because this guy just doesn't search. This guy plays the most, like, old school deck I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this is beyond old school. He's going to activate the needle wall again. Sure. Again, it doesn't really matter. We have Goganda. I think we have one more use. Perfect. He just whiffed the hit over here. Alright, perfect. He goes to end phase. Yeah, these duels aren't the most exciting, but like, there's funny situations here and there that happen. Here I think we just go to battle, honestly. There's nothing else we can really do. We could attack with this. We could just switch this monster to defensive, just in case, to be safe. But if he had a Mirror Force, he would have used it 10 minutes ago. It wouldn't have, yeah, he wouldn't have been using it now. So we'll activate that only because we have the extra monster zone. I mean, the extra zone anyway. It's all the way over here. So it doesn't really matter. Plus it gives us... oh, I should have boosted my monster first. I don't know why I didn't do that. Should have boosted my monster first. I just realized I forgot that these two were affiliated. To activate, again, the needle wall. Hopefully it just keeps whiffing, because then we just win. I swear, I'm not even impeding this guy. Like, okay, so we lose the... no, we'll save it. We'll save the barrier statue. I don't know what he's got in hand. He could have some special summons, but like this guy's deck was hilarious. This is like a zombie deck out of like 2011, but like even bad for those standards. Like this is like a really not good zombie deck. I don't know why he dragged it out here. So we'll draw 2. We have double Cashier Ogre, actually. I think we'll just attack, and then main phase 2 we'll go Cashier Ogre if something goes wrong, because right now we're 1 attack away from winning. Also, Goganda's not doing anything right now, and I wish I could get rid of it, but it's fine. We'll just attack. Enemy controller. I don't think I can really interrupt that. I don't think there's anything I can do about enemy controller right now. Nope. Again, this guy's playing such like funny cards. Like enemy controller, mad old ass zombies. Like dude, just like what's going on here? So many funny cards. Yeah, old ass zombies, enemy controller. Needle wall. It's like this is like a masochist challenge, but you can only use cards that came out before like 2012. Like this is like that. It's like a time sensitive masochist challenge. He's gonna activate this. This time if he hits, he hits. There's nothing. Yeah, that monster's gone. No, I don't want to put this to the bottom of the deck. I mean, yes, I do want to put this to the bottom. I don't need it. I'll leave it. Oh, but Necro Valley's gonna negate it anyway. But yeah, I didn't need that card right now anyway. So we have plenty of things. We have Solemn Warning if they summon something. We do have the counter. He's going to set our worst nightmare. Alright, he's going to go end phase. Jeez, this is like taking forever. He keeps like drawing it out, but I can't draw monsters. Just draw a monster, draw a monster, draw a monster. Oh, that's not the monster we wanted, but it's fine because we can go Moon Mirror, Condemned Witch, so that's fine. So normal summon. I want to wrap this up. Moon Mirror. on the Condemned Witch. Again, I don't want to do that, but that's what I will do. Flip summon, battle phase. If I attack with the Condemned Witch, no matter what, it gets over it unless it's like a Spirit Reaper. What the hell is this? Doesn't matter now. It's banished. And game, right? Please. Game. That took a lot longer than it should have, honestly, because that guy absolutely did not give a shit about our floodgates. They did nothing against his deck because his deck does nothing. That's as simple as that. If his deck did something, we would have had something. Okay, this is what our opponent's playing. I love these decks. These are the combinations of new versus old. I wish that every time we played a fun deck, we matched up against someone like this. I wish that that was the case. But every time we play a fun deck, we match up against Snake Eye and Kashtira and Tearlament. And every time we play a serious deck, we get matched up for the most part against like goofballs like this. So if we just like matched up a little bit better, I think it would make the show so much more entertaining if we just match things up. But this guy's got like a zombie deck. Again, old cards, new cards. He's playing Ash, but at the same time he's playing Bacon Saver and Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper, Bacon Saver, Ash, a DD Warrior Lady. This doesn't even look like a deck. This looks like Rarity Collection 5. Like this looks like the Quarter Century Stampede 2. Like this doesn't even look like it would belong anywhere near a deck. It doesn't. It looks nothing. Like none of the cards even belong. Okay, time for another legendary master pack that hopefully pans out for us because we definitely need that. We definitely need a nice master pack. We've got Magispector Cat, Sofa Cord, another one. Ceruli, okay, I'll take that. Naturia, Plunder Patrol, and Rux Rose, which technically is a starter. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but our opponent made us go first. Our hand is... It's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. We have Solemn. Well, I actually intended to switch decks here, but we have Time Tearing in the opening hand and Solemn and Mistake. So we'll see what we can do, but I definitely did not actually intend to even play this deck. I was trying to actually switch to one of our fun decks because we keep... And they just scoop. Yeah, I'll take the free win. I really didn't do anything, but I definitely was very much... I'm about to switch decks right now just to make this a lot more interesting. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing... Again, these are the kind... I want to play fun decks. I want to play against fun decks with my fun deck. I'm just going to do that. 14 card extra deck. Pure Sword Soul, Psych Not Pure, Cyber Synchron, Mystery Shell Dragon, random hand traps sprinkled throughout. Why these hand traps? Nobody knows. He's playing the level 6. That's not good. He's playing the Golden Sword Soul. He's playing Iris Sword Soul. He's playing Lava Golem in a deck that needs its normal summon. Dogmatika. What's going... 2 copies of Dark Hole and Raigeki's at 2, and Raigeki's an objectively better Dark Hole. Why do we do this to ourselves? Alright, another master pack. Another one. And that was so quick. But hopefully we pull something good because we keep filling out play sets of stuff and we keep pulling repeats. Testina, you gotta be kidding me. Insector Ladybug, Psy Circuit, Aromage, Crystal Dragon. Is this any good? What's per turn? This card battled, add 1 level 8. Ugh, that's kind of crazy to do when you have when you're level 6. And then we've got Pendulum Paradox. Add 2 face-up pendulum monsters, the same pendulum scales but different names, from your extra deck to your hand. That is... I don't know if we can pull that off, honestly. Okay, we just lost a coin flip. But our opponent, yeah, they're going first. We have quite an interesting hand. Or it is our going second deck, so I did switch to it. They're playing Primite Blue Eyes. At some point, this deck just kind of gets annoying to see. They do the same thing, so they have the Drill Beam already in hand. They just go over and over and over and over, and you watch it. It gets so dull after a while. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun, but when you see the same deck over and over and over, it doesn't matter how much you personally like the deck, it eventually just becomes kind of boring to watch. It doesn't matter how much. Like, whatever your favorite pet deck is, like I don't know, like let's say your favorite deck in the world is like Abyss Actors. When you play against like 5 Abyss Actors in a row, it doesn't matter how much you like Abyss Actors, you're going to hate Abyss Actors. This is the situation for this. Like, I actually like playing Blue Eyes and I like playing it before, but now that like I'm like non-stop constantly running into it, it just becomes kind of it becomes like kind of boring to see it over and over and over. They're playing Whitestone, which I think is kind of interesting because most people don't. He ends on a Hieratic Seal, and He's gonna, I guess, summon something off of the. This is definitely not the combo I would have done. This is a drill beam because he didn't search it off of the Lordly Load. So he has a drill beam, Lordly Load. I don't know, Hieratic Seal, and he's gonna summon in the end phase. So we already know everything he's got in circulation. Then he's got 2 cards in hand, maybe an Effect Veiler or something. He didn't get to. Okay, so he's gonna activate this and search. I don't even know what he's going to search. He doesn't have access to Yugioh. He doesn't have Ultimate Fusion. He didn't put the dude in graveyard. And he's going to add Chaos Max. And that's it. This is so underwhelming. So underwhelming. Okay, so I think this is doable. This returns a face-up card. I'm not putting any face-up cards into play whatsoever. So I'm going to summon Yugioh. Right, wait, before I do anything crazy. Broken Line. Where do we Broken Line? He likes to use this Link Monster Zone. Actually, no, I'll just Drill Beam. Duh. Broken Line where the Drill Beam is, right off the bat. This, and then we just set 5 wherever the hell we want and pass. So we'll just set this here. We're ready for the Drill Beam if we need to be. And we have the Needle Sealing and Storming. The second he summons anything, we have plays. So we just set everything and pass. I think Drill Beam also is only face-up cards, right? It's only face-up cards. I actually don't remember, but it's fine. So I think we just set all this and pass. Special summons a monster from the main or graveyard, banish it face down. This is actually useful too. If he summons a Blue Eyes, we can banish it face down. And if we do that, he can't summon the girl out of the graveyard or anything like that. And obviously Blue Eyes can't come back. Ether Barrel. That's fine. He's going to add that back. If he summons 4 monsters, I can actually just blow up the board. If he summons another monster, I can blow up the board. Alright, he's going to summon this and set directly. Or no, he doesn't activate that effect. I actually think Needle Sealing number 1 would be pretty decent here. We just destroy everything that's on board right now. And then we also have Needle Sealing number 2. So if he gets 4 more monsters in circulation, we can do it again. This actually isn't bad. We just go destroy 4 monsters worth of board presence. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go see what he's going to do. And then if he activates, he doesn't have any response. Great. That means he doesn't have any Blue Eyes in hand. Any Blue Eyes on field. Anything like that whatsoever. So that's pretty good for us. It's just too bad we didn't draw any like trap monsters or any of our monsters. We just drew like the cool board breakers and stuff. We need to draw like some of this stuff. Or some of our, like I said, Paleozoics, trap monsters, etc, etc, etc. And then we can actually start doing stuff. Prave, Jiraigumo, and Apophis and like that kind of stuff. Angel Statue. We just got to draw some of that stuff and then we're good. Even stuff like Alpha King of All Beasts. I hope he summons the one out of... Actually, it doesn't matter if he summons the one out of graveyard or from the deck because we can banish it face down with Network Trap Hole no matter what. So he's going to summon that out. I'm definitely going to activate Network Trap Hole. For sure. Yeah, I'm going to activate this now to banish this. And he can activate Drill Beam, but I can just Broken Line the Drill Beam in a second. Exactly, I already saw that coming. I already knew that was coming. Yep, we already knew that. And then we Broken Line that. Now, if I could just banish this second Blue Eyes out of this graveyard, that would be really good. If we could just banish that. That gets destroyed. This gets banished face down. If we could just get rid of that second Blue Eyes, I think we could pretty much win this duel. Because I don't think they play more than 2 Blue Eyes. So if I can get rid of that second Blue Eyes. And they scoop. Perfect. Perfect. We actually dissected that Blue Eyes player perfectly. Honestly, I didn't really have any follow-up. He could have just passed. It went back to his turn. And he probably would have won. But he's in gold. So he probably thinks what we think. Which is like, you know what? This isn't worth sitting through. Alright, and we ranked up even with our other deck. This deck is a killer in gold. But the second we play it in platinum, it's really tough to break like Snake Eye boards, let's be honest. This is a really, really like fun deck. It takes a lot of skill, takes a lot of thinking, and I really like to play it. It's a fan favorite. I like to play it. We all like it. If this series was in silver and gold, I think I would really pretty much only be playing this deck, but this series has to go into platinum and diamond and eventually master. So this deck is just, it's very tough to go second with trap cards in master when your opponents are playing FTKs and like all kinds of unfair things. It's very difficult to not play any hand traps and go second with just trap cards. Okay, here we go. Another master pack to add to the pile. We've actually opened quite a few today, but we have not pulled anything useful. It is what it is. Sometimes you just don't pull great stuff. Jurak. Phantom Sky Blaster is actually a really good card. I mean, this is pretty much a 1-card Link 4, right? I mean, up to the number of monsters you control. Actually, no, it's not a 1-card Link 4. It can be a decent... This is a decent card, actually, with Tenyis. Like, pretty decent. Because you could summon a Tenyi, summon another Tenyi. Like, you can special a Tenyi, special another Tenyi, and then normal summon this and summon 2 more tokens. So, you can, with Tenyis, this card is actually really, 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 really good. And it doesn't have any restrictions, does it? Once per turn, inflict 300 to your opponent for each Sky Blaster monster you control. Yeah, this effect doesn't... Second effect doesn't matter, but like this first effect is actually really, really good. No, this card is actually really, really, really good with Tenyis, if we can pull that off. This Doll Girl, sure. Incantation, Radius, and Life Hack. Yeah, this is the best pull we've had in many, many episodes. Again, this is like one of those cards which is like a rare, but it's like really good. It's a Clockwork Knight. We have never pulled Clockwork Knight. We've done hundreds of episodes at this point. We just have not pulled Clockwork Knight, but we pulled this finally. This is one of those things you could potentially build a deck around, but you can't really build a deck around Ace 1 of, unfortunately. Even in the going second trap deck, this might actually be half decent because you could just kind of create a Link 4 out of nowhere. Okay, we're going to add this to the Tenyi deck. I'll probably evaluate it later, but it's something that could be good. Because like I said, you special summon 2 Tenyis maybe. Like you summon a Tenyi, turn it into a Monk, summon another Tenyi, summon that, and then you get 2 tokens, so you have 5 monsters to go into any Link monster you want. I don't know how that's going to work, especially since the deck that we have isn't particularly ready for all of that. Extra deck, main deck-wise, I don't know if it's worth playing Links. I don't know if it's worth building around a 1 of yet. We probably have to get more copies, so we'll have to see. Alright, we lost a coin flip again, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, this hand's not bad. We have Tiamat, Arias, and we can use Arias on our opponent's turn. They're probably playing Sky Striker, so probably won't be helpful, but I'll see. Kawak, what is this? Flower Cardian? That's funny. I mean, Arias is pretty good. I mean, I guess I can Torrential. This, if it's destroyed, it can do something, so I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. He's going to send this, Excavate. I honestly, Flower Cardians are one of those decks where it's just like, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit confusing. I don't know this deck too well. I honestly, I've never really figured out how this deck actually operates. It's like such a odd deck. He's going to rearrange the order. Okay, like it's a synchro deck, but like I really don't know what's going on with this. Okay, and this can destroy a spell trap card our opponent controls. Yep, sure. And a draw. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate the Arias now. And I'm going to set Torrential, so if they try to summon something else, we'll pop it with Torrential. I'm going to activate this. Okay, and then we're going to activate Torrential on this summon. And that'll destroy them. And I hope that's the right play. I have no clue. I don't know this deck. You can target monster and you grave or add it to your hand, special someone, ignoring its summoning conditions. I was hoping I made the right play, but like I said, this deck is, I really don't know it that well. It is such a confusing deck to me. I don't know if I should have waited. I don't know if I shouldn't have waited. And he's going to end phase. I guess I was right. I guess I made the right move. Arias is, damn. We draw so many damn monsters this time around. Okay. We'll go Ogre. We can summon Tiamat, but I'd rather save it as an interruption. This is another crazy thing. I don't even know what to banish. Like, what the fuck do I banish? Just Flower Cardians? Like, the deck works on... I guess we just give them high-level monsters and keep them off the low-level monsters. That's the only thing I can do. So take this, take this. I guess we'll... Yeah, 3 in a row of the same card. They're probably hard once per turns, right? Yep. So 3 of the same card. So we'll banish this. They'll draw the same thing over and over. I think that's pretty smart. Get rid of that level 3. Attack over this dude. Does he float or anything? Nope. Main phase 2. Needle Sealing here. And... do I put Vigilum into play? No, there's no point. No point to Vigilum. I know he's drawing the exact same card for the next 3 turns, so... And the card he's drawing requires him to have one on the board already in order to use, so... At least that's good. And if he uses a monster effect, we can banish some more. Battle phase. There's no way. Evenly matched. Main phase too. I don't know. This can't be a bot because even a bot wouldn't play this. I don't. There's no way. Dude, what is with the freaking monsters now? We just had a game. We couldn't draw anything. Now we're drawing nothing but monsters. We're going to attack again. And we're going to keep banishing all of... We'll just keep giving him high-level monsters. Because if he doesn't have a low-level one, he can't play. So that's good. I'll banish this, and then I'll banish the curtain, whatever the hell the other thing is later. Then we'll go end phase. This is insane. One game, we don't draw any monsters. Next game, we draw nothing but monsters. And these monsters all rely on, like, other than Cashier Ogre, like, these monsters rely on other stuff to happen. Like, you need a trap card. You need to have monsters in columns. And he scoops, yeah. Yeah, typically, computers don't scoop. So, yeah, it's an actual... That was a computer. Like I said, even a computer wouldn't play that deck. Like, that's how much of a disaster that deck is. I've seen it, like, do well before. Like, I've seen, like, replays of that deck. But I've never, like, I've never met a human being in real life. Actually, at a YCS, I saw somebody playing it once. I've never met a human being in real life that actually knows what the hell that deck does. Yeah, this is what our opponent's playing. I don't know if this is good or bad, but it's extremely pure. I don't know whether they're playing Firewall, Dark Fluid, Dragon. In here, this looks like the most pure version of this deck I've ever seen in my entire life. The only unpure card that they have in here is Reinforcements of the Army. It's crazy enough they actually opened it. All right, another Master Pack. So we get to see, this one's got a UR. Yep, we deserve this. We definitely deserve this. After that, easy win. Rescue Royd. Sky Striker, Scissor Cross, Brainwashing, one shot with that's a spellcaster specific card. DD Trap Hole, I mean, we already looked at it, so we know we have it. This is generic, target one special summon monster field, shuffle that into the deck. Honestly, this card is not even like that bad. And then we've got for the UR, Dogmatika Albazoa, which is a phenomenal card, but like, I can't reuse this. Like, there's so much you need. You need so many Dogmatika cards to even make this a possibility. It's a great card. It's a great build around, but like, bro, we don't have... Like, this deck is probably like a tier... It's like a rogue deck if it's built perfectly. And we're missing Nadir, Servant. We're missing these two, which are both supers. We have an Ecclesia, but then we're missing like Fleur de Lis, and we're missing Maximus, and we're probably missing so many other things. We're missing this absolutely absurd Dogmatika Matrix. This card's insane. We're missing this. We do have Punishment. We're missing good send targets. Like, we're missing so many cards that would make this actually good. But, I mean, it is on paper a very strong build around. Alright, so we lost it doesn't matter if we lost the coin flip, though. It's a going second deck. And I guess this time it's like we just draw all trap cards this time. It's like all monsters one game, all traps the next game. Do I have 2 Lightning Storms in this? No, I keep forgetting to add the second Lightning Storm. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to add that second Lightning Storm. There's some other changes I wanted to make to this deck. Yeah, I needed to add the second Lightning Storm. I don't know what to remove yet. Our opponent's playing. Did they just summon Fallen of Albaz off the Ecclesia? Dude, what's going on here? This kind of sucks for us. Our hand is like, we have nothing to really do here. So we'll just Broken Line down the middle. Torrential. Again, this is like the weakness of this deck is sometimes you just have like nothing going on. Like right now, we have like nothing going on. So it kind of like, we don't have a monster and we have trap cards that stop things, but we don't have a monster. And it really actually, I can't, like, they didn't make a board. They didn't do anything. So I can't, like, this deck kind of has to react to the opponent. Like, your opponent has to do something for you to do something. Which is kind of annoying. Honestly, I could just take this 18 for now. It's not the end of the world. I'll just, no point to use any of those. I'll just take the, it's like 18, it's whatever. Yeah. Now we just have to draw a monster. One of our many monsters. Yeah, Kashtira Ogre would be nice right now. Chaos. When your opponent special summons a monster, discard 1 card, special summons a card from your hand. Again, this is another card that, like, it relies on your opponent to do something. For you to do something. So this is a great card, and it's a free summon, and it's why I play it. But I have to wait for my opponent to special summon for me to be able to do something. Yeah, it sucks for me, but generally it is a good card. That's why I started playing it. All right, they're going to go to battle phase. I think I have to Fiendish Chain now because otherwise I'm going to be taking attacks every single turn. So I'm going to go ahead and Fiendish Chain, and I'm going to hopefully I force them to actually make some kind of a play here. I'm going to activate the Dragon Maid card to return a monster. Do I really care that he's returning my card? I'll just... Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. He returns this. The attack still gets stopped. Like, do I really... Yeah, it's fine. Sure. Like, yeah, the attack still gets stopped. Sure. Like, whatever. He's going to return that. That gets connected to nothing at all. Do I play Forbidden Droplets in this deck? No, I don't. Because Forbidden Droplets is actually not that great in this deck. So Fiendish Chain can sometimes get stuck back here. He's going to summon the Fallen of Albaz back out. He's not really a threat to anybody right now. I don't know how bad our opponent... You gotta be kidding me. I don't know how bad our opponent bricked, but... Again, this is the kind of the problem with this deck. It's like if your opponent doesn't do anything, you don't do anything. Technically, we are playing a great ratio of monsters to spell trap cards. Like, in theory, but like, sometimes you just have these duels like this where you just don't draw a monster. I'm still waiting to draw the Alpha King of all beasts. I'm still waiting for that guy to make his like big debut. I'm dying to see him like appear. He's gonna summon a Dragon Maid here. I think I just Torrential here, honestly. I mean, he can use this trap card in graveyard. It's just, he could just do this. It doesn't matter. Might as well just wait on this Torrential. I could just do that later. We have Judgment and Storming. Like, we have other plays, so I think it's fine. He's gonna send the green one. Yeah. But the good thing is he might special summon a monster, so then I'll be able to do something. If I could summon a Chaos Hunter right now, it would be sick. Okay, summoning something. Verte Anaconda. Damn. Verte Anaconda is probably going to end on like a Dragoon or something, so I'm not trying to deal with that. I think we stop this, allow him to special summon, but in this... Not... How do the chains work? I'm trying to not lose my monster. Now this is fine, but we will Torrential on summon. Actually, we can... Can we Chainlink one Chaos Hunter Chainlink to Torrential? I think we can, right? Because it's still within the summon, right? When a monster is special summoned. Now, I think this actually... Yeah, this will miss timing if I do that. So I actually have to destroy this now. But I will. I have to destroy this now. I'll let him summon back the green one. When he summons back the green one, then I'll use Chaos Hunter. Yeah, we'll destroy that. Because that could get into a Dragoon, and I'm really not trying to deal with a Dragoon right now. Because I don't have... I mean, I do have an Alta Dragoon. I have Storming Mirror Force, but they can just, you know, they can just negate it with the Dragoon. They're going to Lightning Storm now. They're going to Lightning Storm now. I don't think I have a choice. I have to Solemn Judgment. I don't think I have a choice. I'm not giving up 2 other back row that's really good. I don't think I have much of a choice. I'll give up the 3,000 life points in the card. What's crazy is if I had said Broken Line there, it would have been just as good. Like I said, he still has plays. Yeah, this. He still has this, which I wish I could stop. This would have stopped it, but again, the chain links are a little weird. I'm not completely sure about the Torrential. Maybe I was wrong about that. I'm going to use this now. I'm going to activate the Chaos Hunter. I'll discard this, because I'm going to try to keep him off the monsters anyway, and then we'll summon Chaos Hunter here. And this will prevent him from doing anything too crazy. He should have summoned the green one back. I don't know why he did this. Because he could have summoned the green one. And then at the start of battle phase, he could have switched it out for the big green one. The little green one into the big green one. So Chaos Hunter is actually pretty decent against this deck. And this card's pretty good against this deck too. So now we finally have a monster. Finally have some good back row. We finally have a monster. We are actually doing things now. And we just set these two and pass. No, we actually... Yeah, that's pretty good now. We're in a decent space here. We have him on a decent timer. 2,500 damage. We have a Floodgate that stops our opponent from banishing cards. Then we have 4 pretty good back row. He's going to summon Chamber. I'm definitely going to negate this Chamber, because Chamber does a whole hell of a lot. So we're going to stop Chamber immediately. Again, Broken Line is free, which I love. Most people play in the middle column. It's just standard. Like, most people just play in the middle column. If they're not playing in the middle column, most players pick a favorite. Yeah, they pick a favorite, and then they, what does that do? Target when facing monsters, players can activate that target's effects on the field. My boy, it's continuous. It's not activating anything. I'm not activating a damn thing, so you're fine. End phase, wonderful. I guess he just wanted that monster in the graveyard. The world may never know. Yeah, I won't even set that right now. There's no point. I think we just attack with this. And... yeah, I don't think I need to set that. Actually, I'll set it just in case, right? Yeah, I don't think I need to set that. Because we still have storming, this. I think we have enough interruptions. I don't think I need to set that. The reason I'm sometimes hesitant to set in this kind of a deck is because sometimes you draw a better back row. I want to have access to it. So, that's the only reason sometimes, well, I'll be a little more reserved and won't set things. Lightning Storm. Yeah, see, like that. It's a good thing. He destroyed a monster? Come on, man. Bestial Druisworm. That sucks for me. That really sucks for me. Just summon that out. I think we do this, yep. And we take some damage, but we think we do this. And that's like a perfect card for him. Lightning Storm. To destroy this, to banish my monster. It was like perfect. Absolutely perfect for him. He's going to set a monster. Yeah, whatever. He got rid of my monster, and he was able to banish right after. Bottomless Ferret Flames. Okay. This is a really stupidly close duel. Like, not because there's like a reason why it's supposed to be close. It's just we're literally not drawing monsters. Like, some duels we literally draw 4 monsters and 1 trap card, and then some duels we draw... we're on turn 13, I've drawn 1 monster. Like, this is actually insane. He's going to use Hospitality. That's not, I mean, again, it's not the end of the world here. If he summons 4 monsters, we've got Needle Sealing. We've got a lot. Some of that in defense. He's going to send the little green one. He could have sent anything. He sent the little green one. We also have the Ferret Flame. So if he flips this, we can make him shuffle both, depending on the attack of this one. He's going to go to the end phase. All right, wonderful. No, there's no point to Ferret Flames. I get Ferret Flames to shuffle this back, but this little guy's not doing anything. Lost Wind, again, which is like, we're on turn 14. We've drawn 7 cards plus the 5 cards we started with. We still have not seen a monster. Again, I play them. Like, I play them. This is more monsters than I play in a lot of other decks, so I definitely play them. Like, we don't need a lot. We need like 1 or 2. Like, 1 Kashtira Ogre, and we're cooking right now. 1 Bestial Baldrake. 1 Druisworm. Like, that's the kind of stuff we need. A Dogmatika Ecclesia. Like, that. This is like 1 monster. We don't need, like... we don't need anything crazy here. He's going to summon Druisworm. I'm cool with Druisworm because, again, Ferret Flames kind of outs the board right now, so we're fine. Because we have such low life points, if I use it, yeah, which I will right now, he's going to attack directly. I'm not going to allow this. I'm just going to Ferret Flames. I'm going to shuffle both back. I'm going to force him to shuffle both back. Because both of them are actually higher than my life points right now. I don't even have to waste the Mirror Force. Ferret Flame is another card that's like really, really good. Particularly with this deck. Because we pay so much life points and we lose so much life points. And then it just becomes so strong. It can out basically everything at any given time. So he's going to have to... he's going to have to shuffle both of them back. Yeah, he's going to lose both. Again, just please, a monster. That's all I'm asking for. Just 1 monster. I was also thinking about... that's technically eventually a monster. So we'll set that and we'll pass. Eventually, this is probably, I don't even know what this card could be. This has been set on the field for like 3 turns. I'm guessing he just set a hand trap because he was afraid that we were going to like attack him. But, you know, that would require us to have a monster. So we have not attacked him. Ah, branded in white. Again, this is like Chaos Hunter would have been cool right now. I'm fine with him fusion summoning because I have Bottomless and Storming. I'm kind of fine with it. He is going to summon the big girl here for sure. He's going to summon her out. The big... well, actually, he can summon a lot of things. He has Fallen of Albaz in grave. There's so many things he can make. Maybe he's going to banish 2. I don't know what he's going to summon. House Dragon Mage, sure, whatever. I'm gonna definitely bottomless this thing. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna bottomless this. I don't want to like book it. I'm gonna bottomless it. I need to get it off the field. I don't know what else this person could have, but bottomless is definitely the right choice here. Yep. So that gets bottomless, banished. Cool. Like, the deck is very good defensively. Like, this is like shut down defense, but the problem is like they can't play. Like, they can't play, but we can't play either. This is pretty good. Especially with Fiendish Chain on field. We can negate something and we get a monster, finally. So we're going to end phase here. Whatever they activate or summon, we just Apophis. Apophis is another really sick card. We only have one. I'd love to pull more, but it's a really sick card. Like, really good right now, too, with just a loose Fiendish Chain sitting around. It's great. There's no point for me to use this now. It's like basically a negate. Tiamaton. That's pretty good. Okay. Could that be game on board? Potentially. Potentially. I mean, we could summon it here. Summons in attack mode, defense. What's going on here? Yeah, it summons anywhere. I don't think this guy's got anything crazy. We'll activate Tiamaton right now. Apophis, there's no point to activate. We'll just do it here so we can just pop our Fiendish Chain. I don't really care enough about it. It's fine. Because I also have like Lost Wind and stuff. So it's like completely like whatever. If I could make a Link 1 right now, I'd literally shut them out of Link monsters. But so that'll get destroyed. And then we will also activate this Apophis so that we can finally get some monsters into circulation. So now we have 2 monsters, which is great. Which means we can actually like attack and do stuff. And then we also have all this stuff. Imperm. I don't know why he's activating this at the current moment. On Tiamaton. You know what's crazy? Now I can set a card here. It's pretty good. That's pretty good for me, actually. Okay. I'm going to attack here. Yeah, I can set in that column. I knew it was going to be a hand trap, a random hand trap. I'm actually curious about this ruling. Like, is that effect continuous? Destroy all cards in this column. Neither player can use unused zones in this card's column. I think for science, I kind of want to see what happens here. Because this is negated. Neither player can use these. But since it's negated, like what happens at the end phase? Do I have to like send my card to the graveyard when it's no longer negated? Like what happens? Nope, I just get around it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I get to... My opponent can't use it, but I can. That's actually really cool. See, I didn't know that. You learn something new. Not every day, but you learn something new every once in a while. I'm going to summon a Nurse Dragon Maid. Okay. You can target. Sure. Target with that special summon it. Okay. I don't want him to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and Lost Wind this. I do not want him to do this. I have 2 interruptions here for... If they make a fusion play, I have 2 interruptions. So I don't really need to do too much. So even if they make the fusion do that negates, he summons it, I activate this. He's going to try to, you know, do the shuffle back negate, and then I can just do the next thing. If they make Heretic, yeah, Heretic is whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm definitely going to activate Lost Wind for the free setback, yep. You can only stop one thing with the Heretic, one attack. I guess he stops one monster with Heretic, and then the next thing. But I have Lost Wind. Okay, I think we just go straight to the battle phase here. Yeah, we go straight to the battle phase attack. They're going to definitely, like, tag out. At least I think they are. Yeah, they're going to tag out and return something. They return Tiamaton. That's actually great because I just use it again. Yeah, I couldn't Lost Wind. Yeah, that's just perfectly fine with me. Depending on where they summon, that's like perfect. As long as they... Actually, no, they'd have to summon here or here. If they summon in either of these 2 spots, we just resummon Tiamaton. So it's fine. They're going to summon there. Yeah, they're going to summon, activate this effect. I actually can just Lost Wind this and stop, because I kind of want to keep him off these, because then he gets to Druid Worm and like all these other annoying ass cards, and I'm not trying to deal with all that, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this now to negate. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So now we just go to battle. Oh, you're in battle, and we attack. We almost accidentally lost battle there. I don't want him to be able to search any dragon in the game. So that's why I had to kind of negate that. We have to keep him. Keep this guy. What do I have in here that I could summon? Is this Link Spider? Like, what the hell is this? Oh, Imduct. No, we don't need to make Imduct. Like, we are really badly, like, winning the resource game. Like, really bad. Like, we are really winning the resource game here. Obviously. Even if you're winning the resource game, sometimes it can be a branded. That's an insane card to just top deck out of nowhere in this duel. Branded Fusion. I mean, again, our follow-up's really good, but this deck feels so dangerous to play because it's like you're always one bad brick away from losing. Like, our life points are both so low. I have so much defense here, but the offense sometimes can be like a little bit underwhelming, and it can make this deck so dangerous to play because it's like you can just have two bad draws simultaneously and just lose the duel, even though you've been like keeping the pace up the entire time. He's gonna summon Albion. Sure. I don't think I have to do either of these. This one, fusions can use face down monsters, so there's no point for me to do this. But I have other stuff I can do. Again, I have the Paleozoic. I have plenty of other stuff. So I have Storming Mirror Force, the Paleozoic. I just have plenty of great plays that I can still do. I'm going to banish 2 to summon something. Banish the light. Oh, so you can summon, what's his name? Mirror Jade, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need to do any of this yet. I wish he summoned it here, but he didn't. So he's going to banish something. He's going to banish my Apophis, probably. Honestly, even the good thing he's using the effect now. He's going to ascend Sanctifier. Sure. Okay. Sure. You banish that, and now he can potentially attack, but I do have Storming Mirror Force. Yep, he's going to attack. And we've been dying to use the Storming Mirror Force, so we're going to use... I'm not going to use Tiamaton. I'm going to use Storming, and then I'm going to just use Prey to finish the game. Yeah, I'm just going to Storming here, and if anything crazy happens... There's no point to Tiamaton. Yeah. So we're going to shuffle all that back, and then we have Prey to end the game if we need to. Then we save Tiamaton for like a later play if we need to. Yeah, if it's a monster. I'm going to say it's still fine, but it's not. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Damn, maybe I should have summoned that Tiamaton. I was going to save the Tiamaton for like a later interruption, but we can draw any monster right now. We can win this duel. Let's see, any monster. Nope, another Paleozoic. Yeah, I guess we just special summon this out. Summon this out. Damn, that sucks. So we just go straight to the battle phase. Damn, I really could have won this one, and then I was like, let me just save these resources just in case something stupid happens. I should have just summoned that Tiamaton, pop the column, set this here. Should have just summoned that Tiamaton, eviscerated one of the columns, and we would have Prey of Jiraigumo and an attack. But I mean, it's like, again, this deck is so defensive, and he's already gone through 2 Lightning Storms, so it is semi-limited. Kind of crazy he drew 2 again, but it's semi-limited, right? Yeah, it's semi-limited. He drew 2. He's gonna summon her out. She has a quick effect anyway. There's no point to book her. Yep, he's gonna do this to summon probably Fallen of Albaz. With Fallen of Albaz, I'm an Earth monster. I don't think there's anything he can even, like, what is he gonna? Yeah, there's no fusion he can even make with this. Yeah, I'm an Earth level 5 normal monster. Like, what in the world are you gonna fuse? Like, what are you gonna make? Like, First of the Dragons? But you're not normal. Like, there's nothing even left to make. So he's kind of like stocking up defensively. I'm gonna tribute both. What the hell is this? Wow, I did not expect that. It's a good thing I have a book. Yeah, I did not expect that. That was like a weird play. I'm definitely gonna book this because I'm trying trying to maintain some stuff here, so I'll activate this, book his monster. Yeah, I'll book that. He's 2,500 defense. How do I out that? 2,500 defense. How do we out that? Fuse line. I mean, this outs it actually. If only we could move this monster over one column and then we just like win the game. This card's been so irrelevant, I don't even want to do anything here. I kind of just want to change this to defense and just pass. Yeah, I kind of just want to change it to defense and pass. If I can Paleozoic again, next turn. Yeah, if I can Paleos, I shouldn't. Why didn't I even switch this to defense? Now that I think about it, it's 100 defense. And he's gonna flip this, and I'm just gonna actually just flip it back face down. So I'm gonna flip him back face down, and then I'm gonna chain the one in graveyard. And then next turn, we're gonna fuse line. The next turn, summon this here. This gets booked back face down. Then next turn we can just fuse line. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, that's fine. We do have needle sealing still, but you can add. I don't even know if he has. Does he have a third Fallen of Albaz? Does he actually have that? There's no chance he actually. Oh, but that was dumb anyway. Yeah. All right, battle phase. He's going to attack probably over him. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? Why did I switch him to defense for no reason whatsoever? These column games are just like, there's so many like column things that I'm dealing with here. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. Flip this to attack. I have a little idea. We'll flip this to attack. We'll make the Induct. Yeah, all these like column column things end up haunting me. Summon Induct. We're going to activate Tiamaton now. Summon this right here. We're going to hopefully pop this dude. Hopefully this is not an imperm. If it is, well, it is, it is. Destroy that. And then I think that's game, actually. Now that this is pointing to this, I think that's actually game. So now we just go to battle phase. This gets over this monster automatically because it's pointing to it. Yep, so this is like a little mini Crusader Avermax. So that gets destroyed and that should be game. Okay, yeah, we made some goofy plays, but I think this last play was actually really good. I made questionable plays. They're not like, there's right and then there's wrong and then there's questionable. Some questionable is like, I could have left Jiraigumo in attack mode and then he just summons a big monster and we lose a ton of life points. So there's like, there's questionable plays and then there's incorrect plays. So they're debatable, but we won that one. Okay, that was a very, very fun duel. We went back and forth. There was a lot, yeah, like I said, there was a lot of back and forth. This deck doesn't even look that bad now that I actually, like, have seen it. I can't believe he pulled both these dragons in Royal Rare. That's, like, so unlikely. That's so unlikely. Of all of the cards to pull Royal Rare, you can pull two from the same archetype and the opposites of each other. But no, this is actually not that bad of a deck. He actually is playing 3 Fallen of Albaz. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack and hopefully get something excellent here. We've been playing pretty damn hard today. Like, we actually have... The second half was really fun with this. It's been really fun with the going second trap deck. That deck is, again, it's like really fun in gold and silver, but like the second you get anywhere above it, it's like terrible. Super Express Bullet Train, Talkback Lancer, Tainted of the Testina. Yeah, this is like all repeats that we just absolutely... Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent probably playing an FTK. And I didn't draw any hand traps whatsoever, so I think we're pretty much cooked here. I don't think I can really win this one. This is another, never mind. I guess I can. I guess I can win. This is a problem with the going second trap deck. It plays no hand traps, and it loses to decks like that, but our opponent opened nothing at all, so it didn't matter. Alright, let's see what we get out of this master pack. Hopefully something useful. Again, this was basically a free one. Every time we get a free one, like, we don't get shit in there anyway. It's only when we, like, have some tough battle and then maybe sometimes we get something crazy. Twin. Galaxy Karibo, is this good in any way? I mean, we can search this. An opponent's monster declares attack. You can discard special someone Galaxy. We don't have Galaxy Photon Dragon. Amazoness Scouts. A Ragnaraka card. These aren't bad once you get the right typings. X Saber. Let's see what this is. We've got Gallant Granite. It's a good generic card. It can search Nibiru, but I don't have Nibiru. You could probably search something else that's somewhat useful for us. I don't know. I'm sure we can figure something out. We used to play a rock deck, but it didn't really take off too well. Yeah, it didn't at all, actually, now that I think about it. But this is not like a bad... It's not a bad card. It's a generic searcher of any rock. Or it can special summon any rock face down. Like, this is not a bad card. This is definitely a generically good card. Okay, so we just lost a coin flip. Yeah, we're playing against Blue Eyes. There's a lot of this going on right now, which is unfortunate, but we have a Bestial Magnemite. Which is pretty good. Banish the Blue Eyes. You can banish that right there, which is also nice. So you can banish that. You can banish Blue Eyes. You can banish quite a few different cards. True Light, sure. I mean, they've got a lot going on here, as you can see. But so do we. We have Gozen, and there can only be one, and Cubic Ascension, and Solemn Judgment, and Bestial Magnemite. So we have some decent stuff ourselves. You're going to set the spell card. They might have wishes in hand already. I don't know. People always play really, really funny in these, like other... Yeah, they already have wishes, yeah. Droll. They discarded that Droll. I wish they kept it, because Droll doesn't do jack shit against us. Majesty. They have the Trap card. They have Sage. They're going to add. Yeah, these guys have a lot, honestly. I mean, look, let's be honest. We're not going to win this. This is insane already. I mean, they have Sage. They opened crazy. We have no hand traps. I mean, we do have a Bestial Magnemite, but, like... He's going to do this. I'm going to activate the Bestial Magnemite. This is the best time, usually, to get banished, to banish that. If you wait, distributes for cost, and then he has no monsters, and you can't do anything about it, so just do it now. Actually, technically, I could have just waited for him to summon the Blue Eyes, then activate, then do it, but, I mean, it's like... I'm still going to banish that card anyway. And we're going to activate this to search. We'll see if he has Ash or not. Yeah, technically we could have waited too. There's no way to banish like a Blue Eyes, and there isn't really a reason to banish Blue Eyes because this special summons back a Blue Eyes from deck. He has the face down spell card that special summons a Blue Eyes from banish, so like there's literally no point to banish Blue Eyes. Yep, he's gonna send another Blue Eyes. See, again, we could have banished this Blue Eyes, but it wouldn't have mattered because he has the spell card that summons Blue Eyes from banish, so it would have made no change whatsoever to his strategy. Yep, and he's going to double normal summon, continue. One hand trap, like I said, it's just not enough. Honestly, this is kind of a... This game's going to drag on, and we're probably going to lose even with the stuff we have. Our interruptions were just simply not good enough. Okay, so something outrageously rare just happened. Our opponent actually let us go first. We actually opened Grass for the first time in like multiple episodes of using this deck. We never opened Grass. And they're playing a 60 card deck. You can't make this shit. Sometimes all you could do is laugh. All you could do is laugh. I can't even say it. Oh my god. We finally draw the damn card. They're playing a 60 card deck. I can't, what am I supposed to say? Why does this always happen? Why is it? It's always something stupid. It's literally been probably... We've played this deck. I think we've played this deck so many different times. I think we've drawn... I think we've resolved Grass 0 times. One time we activated Macrocosmos. The next time, Ash Blossom. This time, they're playing a 60 card deck. You can't make it up. And they still open Nightmare Pain. You can't make this up. Alright, they're gonna activate Nightmare Pain. Honestly, I'm about to hit him with the Deep Grave. Not Deep Grave, with Angel Statue. Yeah, this sucks ass. We'll summon out the angel statue, and hopefully this does something for us. We have broken line in case. I hope they summon it down the middle. I really do. I hope they summon the Samsara Lotus right down the middle. That would be absolutely perfect. They're reading this right now like it's like in French or something, like they've never seen it. Oh, they're gonna kaiju it. Awesome. Okay, well, it is what it is. Sometimes people draw so well, it's like baffling. Their own kaiju. I could destroy that, but what's the point? There's 60 card in a 60 card deck. Their hand was Nightmare Pain and double kaijus in a 60 card deck. And this shit is unbelievable. This shit is unbelievable. Yeah, and unfortunately, like I said, we have no interruptions. This is just too stupid. This is even stupider than it usually is. Yep, I'm gonna summon that. I'm gonna put chaining off because realistically, like, the only thing I can pop is this Dogaran. There's no point to pop that Dogaran. Alright, so our opponent is going to the battle phase, obviously. We're taking any damage, not them. Trying to think realistically, can we even win this? I just think this is a consequence of very bad luck right now. I can pop this, but like, what the fuck's the point? Yeah, I could have popped that Dogaran, but I can just save it for later. Yeah, this is Deep Grave. I can summon back the Kamungus. I don't know what that really accomplishes. I guess we'll see in the draw phase if we draw something useful. Torrential, they all float. This is going to summon back the monster we just lost. Fuse line doesn't matter. I can't attack anything. Grass is dead because he has 53, I 54. Torrential, again, yeah, I physically cannot win this duel. He countered us in every imaginable way we can. The deck, the 60 cards, everything. He made us go first. In every way, he countered our deck. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. He was playing... I don't even know what the hell's going on, honestly. I don't even know what he's playing. I don't even know what he's playing. But I knew that but all I know is the 5-card hand that he drew perfectly beat us. Alright, let's open up some legacy tickets. We have a ton today that we're opening. So, we have 17 total legacy tickets. This is what we got out of these. I don't see anything too crazy here. I mean, another Morphage. This is a Abyss Dweller, but like actually not Abyss Dweller. Like, it's the card Abyss Dweller. This is who Abyss Dweller is, but like not obviously is good. Dragon Piper's terrible. This card's not the worst in the world, but I need a lot of other stuff for it to be useful. So let's see what else we've got here. More cards that aren't glowing. Multiply. Probably the best card we have out of this batch. If we can get it off, and the rest is pretty much junk. Okay, I usually don't like going out on a loss, but we have some positive news here. We have a new deck that we're going to try next episode. It's going to be this Earth Machine deck. Somebody actually submitted it in the comments section. It looks pretty promising. It looks pretty fun. I did pull another copy of the Express Bullet Train today. I don't know if I'm supposed to play another one or not, but this looks like, honestly, kind of an exciting deck. It looks like a lot of fun. Definitely something worth trying. We'll try next episode. It looks... Again, I got to kind of learn the combos here. And if you guys have any tips for this deck, put in the comment section, because obviously it's... I'm very new to this deck. I don't particularly know how to play it, but I'll definitely give it a try, and it looks fun to me.